Szanowni drodzy Państwo,
Dear ladies
byli
and gentlemen,
więźniowie i więźniarki Auschwitz, dyrekcja, pracownicy Państwowego Muzeum Auschwitz-Birkenau oraz wszyscy przybyli dziś na 79. rocznicę wyzwolenia z piekła Auschwitz. Z głębokim wzruszeniem stoję tu dziś razem z wami w miejscu, z którego można powiedzieć tylko jako
place that you could leave only in the form of a chimney out of a stack.
W baraku numer 27.
Barrack 27, this is where we are holding these commemorations. My barrack, just next door.
Blok 27.
Block 27, or rather the barrack 27, as you can see, is located right next to the ramp. And to the left of the barbed wire, you could see a building with a wide chimney. Gas chambers, crematoria were there. They burned and suffocated there a million Jews that have come here from countries that were occupied by Nazi Germany. I saw it. I heard it.
Modlitwy hebrajskiej Szma Israel.
Shema Israel, this Jewish prayer. Listen, Israel.
W tym miejscu pracowałam też.
Here, I worked together with a group of female inmates. We were sorting the belongings of those that had been murdered. Those who were waiting to be transported to Germany. I stayed here until January 18th, 1945. I worked at the sorting and carrying. I sorted through things, through belongings of those that had been murdered. So the Canada Commando, our group at a certain point, we clashed into this column of Hungarian Jews, and they were being led to death to a gas chamber. There was a man and a woman. They had a baby in their arms, and the man asked, "How much further to this Jewish colony, because we need to feed our baby?" These were his words. What could I say? What could have been my answer? We went on, and we just passed by. They were going to their deaths, to gas chambers, and on we went to sort their belongings. I couldn't say anything human, because those words didn't carry any meaning anymore. I had this terrible sense of the end of the world. Here, they brought all of them here, robbed them of everything, incinerated them here, and now we are sorting through these belongings that are supposed to be later shipped to Germany, and then we will also be killed and incinerate, and nothing is going to be left, and nobody is going to be left. But that was not something that happened. It was not meant to be. Now, before the Soviet army arrived, we were marched for 5 days. It was a march of death to 2 German camps, and there I was liberated. It was May 1945. I was liberated at the age of 15. Ever since until today, and I am 94 and a half years old, ever since then I have been describing it all. I've been telling these stories in different countries and in different languages.
Doczekałam wyzwolenia I długiego
I saw the liberation. I lived a long life.
boleśnie
There were
odczuwam
many
cierpienia
wars,
I
and I
tragedię
do feel the suffering of the people today, right now.
napad barbarzyński długoletni Rosji.
Now, there is this barbaric Russian invasion on
U
Ukraine,
nas
Here.
napady terrorystyczne, barbarzyńskie
and
Hamasu
these
I wojna
terrible
z
barbaric attacks conducted by Hamas, war everywhere. Daughters and sons are falling.
zagłady.
Those few
Już po odbudowaniu nowego życia w
were
nowej
born.
ojczyźnie Izrael.
It was happening in this new
Demonstracje w krajach
country,
Europy,
rebuilt country of Israel. And you can see those demonstrations in France and in Italy against Jews, against the state of Israel.
Dla mnie to jest przedłużenie Auschwitz.
For me personally, it is an extension of Auschwitz. The same in the USA. Students from such important universities as Columbia or Harvard, they are shouting on the streets, "Death to Jews and death to the state of Israel."
Imię wolności słowa tak uświęcone.
And they are doing that in the name of freedom of speech, the sanctified freedom of speech. It's about killing others. It's about hatred towards others, your fellow humans.
Zło nie
Evil.
jest dobra, ale dobro
Good is not born out of evil, but good is something that can be defeated. The world will not be exterminated, will not be destroyed.
czujny, musi być
The world needs to be vigilant and must not be indifferent,
niezaradny.
but must be resourceful.
Jestem pewna, że takim właśnie
I deeply believe that it shall be so. So, shalom.